Rahel Senn became a pianist because her parents wanted her to become a doctor, and she started to compose because she felt misunderstood in any of the 7 languages she has learned to talk. Now a young Steinway artist, she is hailed as a prodigy of the international music world. On the occasion of Rahel coming to Vietnam, we had a chance to sit down for a drink and get to know this young talented artist better. Hello Rahel, thanks for being on our show today. I know you have a very busy schedule, so thanks a lot for being here. Now, before talking about the reason why you're here in Vietnam this time, I would first like to know, how did you first find the passion for music?
I think it's not that I chose music, it's that music chose me. And I think in life things just happen. I mean, you can do your own decisions, but there is something called fate. And for me, the way I go now with music is definitely a thing that happened through faith.
What is your general inspiration for composing music?
The biggest inspiration for me is human beings in general, not musicians, and nature. I think I'm a person who observes a lot, who sucks in the impressions wherever I am. Music is being created there where impression needs an output. Impression is something that comes in. And when you're a person who is able to catch these impressions, you will have the urge to express yourself. So this is me as an artist, and there is where music.
If you had to name one person who inspired you in making music and choosing music as your career path, who would that be?
My teacher, Konstantin Lifshitz, he has formed me as a pianist, and he's always here. At my concerts, he's a very important person in my life. I wouldn't be where I am without him. He's one of the greatest pianists, a person who I admire a lot and who I'm very, very thankful to have him in my life and who has guided me into what I am today.
Now, what is the goal of your concert here in Vietnam, and what do you hope to bring to the audience?
Look, as an artist, you cannot set goals. I'm not a footballer. I'm not shooting balls. For me, it's, as an artist, you try to be heard. That's the most beautiful thing. That means people call you, people want you, people come to your concerts. That's very nice. But you cannot, as an artist, shoot balls because you wouldn't know where to shoot. For that, I have my manager. He kind of looks for the goals, and I just go. So I don't have a goal when I go somewhere. I give my best, I talk through my music, that's my job, that's my passion, that's what I can do.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your future plan, and if you have any plans of coming back to Vietnam in the near future?
I surely dream of having a lifelong career as a pianist. That would be nice, great and beautiful. I do all what I can, I work for it, I be creative, I do my job, but what future will bring, nobody knows. For Vietnam, I'm very, very looking forward to play here, to perform here next year. I'm very, very looking forward to come back again, to see this country again, and then I'll see whether people like my music or not. This is something which I cannot influence.
Though Rahel is very busy preparing for her concert in Vietnam next year, she spent some time playing music with Vietnamese artists at the CEG Music Club. This is where many rising stars of the Vietnamese music scene gather and help each other improve their skills.
Cái tác phẩm mà cô mang đến cho chương trình Rahel's performance was very impressive. The music attracts the audience with an oriental feel. It's very good and the Vietnamese audience can also relate to it.
I feel relaxed while listening to her music. Her performance was so charming, I could not take my eyes off of it from the beginning to the end.
Rahel Senn's performance was well received, not only among the Vietnamese audience. Many Vietnamese artists attending also praised her skills.
Like Rahel, I am also a composer and pianist. After watching her performance, I can feel that her music shows her dreams and ambitions. It brings love and compassion to the audience.
Now, why did you choose Vietnam as the destination for your concert this time?
Part of my Southeast Asia tour in 2013 will be Vietnam, and we're currently working on partners, sponsors and whatever. So we're in the organization time of my tour. I'm here for a month almost. It's a decision of my own to just stay in Vietnam, just to discover the country. I was in Sapa last week. I think it's a country where you have chances to explore in the time which you are longer here. So the work, my duties are actually done. I'm prepared for my concert next year. So it's more like I'm being a tourist now.
What was the reason that made you stay longer here in Vietnam?
It's a very nice country. I like it very much. It's a different part of Asia, and that's what impresses me on my tours through Asia, that every country is different. Vietnam is a country where a lot of things happen, and the longer you stay, the more things, the more details you can observe. And this is the fascinating thing, and I could spend longer time here. It's not a country that you've seen after a week. I mean, there are countries where you say, okay, 10 days, I can leave. I've seen. Vietnam is interesting.
Can you tell us about your most memorable experience that you have had here in Vietnam so far?
I'm always very impressed when I see what people are able to transport on a Vespa. It's like almost half a house, half a household. And that's always impressive. Like you're on the road and you see, wow, what's coming next? That's a film for its own. I mean, you can sit at the roadside and you can see, okay, you're able to transport this and that and that. That's unique. You never see that in any other country.
Well, thank you very much, Rahel, for being here with us.
Thank you very much.
I hope to see you soon in the near future, and not only in 2013, but also in the coming years as well. Thank you very much for being here on our show.